Richtung Salzburg.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's able to break to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great. Trimmer. Tiger Hornet.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Great, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
To throw, it's Milton. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Here's Milton. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ready, ready. 18, 5 in.
Here's Milton now to throw. That is incomplete.
I'm going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Oh, touch that. Anyway, hey, Silver.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
They're on the 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 10.
50, 50. 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Milton. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
70, 19, Tiger, 19. Hey, smash, 18, Pioneer. Dragon, 60.
Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Panther Street. Let's go. 60 by 6. Go, check. Go.
Throwing is Milton. That's complete to Pearsall. And they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, break.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Check, 60 Maverick. Check mash, 19 Lions. Let's go.
They go draw here. Blue. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready.
Now Milton. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Big Lion. Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 41, here's a second down and 6. Now a toss, left side, it's Blue. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Come 19. Come 19. Warriors 17. 18. Pioneer.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
First carry for their fullback. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 9. Barkley inside handoff. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
63, 63, 63. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow.
They'll take over first down and at the 5-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Here we go, set.
In motion, the tight end. On first down, it's Blue. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got his man, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
Easy, 63, pass. Hey! Crowd, let's get it.
Up the middle with Barkley. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
63.
Eagles. First down.
He'll look to throw. Left side complete. That's Smith. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
3. Great, set.
They'll drop to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 7.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he returns this to the 22.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well,
the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 35, here's a second down and 9.
Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Milton. His throw is going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Buffalo 18. Ridge, Panther 11. Lightning, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Milton. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the out route, it's Lamb with the grab. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
Panther 60. 60 Vikings.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
60 Big Lion. Lightning 18.
On third down, they run with Blue. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Smith catches left side. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
This is 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken a fourth quarter lead. Now, this has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Here's Milton. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. To throw, it's Milton. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
On the draw, here's Blue. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
To throw is Milton. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you got to work on getting first down, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the gun, Bigsby. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Look at 19. Go!
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley, 37 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a running start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott now to have the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Milton now to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Now Milton. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Milton. Finding Williams once more, complete.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's 1st and 10.
18, 5 in. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Milton. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, pass. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw again. It's caught on the right side, Williams. But I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm wondering.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division.